Hi, I'm Pablo Yañez and we're continuing with our Google Maps assignment tutorial. Now that we've created a map called William & Mary Attractions, added a couple of layers, one called Entertainment and one called Sports, as well as selected a base map that we think is a good background with which to display our data, we can begin to actually add our information to this map. The first thing you'll want to do is select the Entertainment layer. And when you do, you'll see that you get this blue bar on the side of it. And that means that that layer is active and information that you add will go on that layer. The tool that we're going to be using right now is called Add Marker. We will click on Add Marker. And then what I'll do is I'll zoom in a little bit to the Lake Matoka Amphitheater, and I'm going to give that a place marker. And the first thing you want to do is give it a title. Amphitheater, and then we'll put on a brief description. That's very simple. For right now, we'll just do a text description. In the future, you can add additional images and video, which we'll get into. So once you've done that, you can click out of here, and you will see that under the entertainment layer, you now have this amphitheater marker. If you hover over it, you'll see that you get a paint bucket. With this, you can actually change the basic icon that you're selecting, or you can change the color of it. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to click here where it says More Icons, and we're going to select this Greek Theater icon as something that's good representation of sort of an entertainment venue. So now you can see that we get the Greek Theater icon over Matoka. So that's our first point. We've started to add information to our map. I'm going to add a couple of more just so we get the hang of this. So let's go over to Ewell Hall, and I'll zoom into Ewell Hall, and we'll add another marker here. And I will select that tool again, and I will click here, and we will put a marker down for Ewell Hall, and we'll do a brief description that says More Music. Okay, and again we'll hit save, and there's our generic icon. We can hover over Ewell Hall again, click on the paint bucket icon, and we'll select again the same Greek Theater icon as we had before. When we close that, you will see that we now have two Greek Theater icons. And since we're on a roll with entertainment spaces, let's do PBK. And what we will do again is select the marker, go to PBK Hall, put a marker on it, and give it a title. And we'll give it a brief description. Fantastic Plays. And we'll save it, and we'll do the same thing that we've done for the other ones. We'll change the icon to that Greek icon, and when we click on it, you'll see that we now have the start of a map, which is the three entertainment venues that we want to display on that layer. Now that we have our three markers showing our three entertainment spaces, let's pretty them up a little bit. Let's go back to PBK for a second, and what I'm going to do is click on that icon and click on the pencil to edit it. And you'll see that down in the lower right corner there is an added image or video. So let's add a photo of the facade of PBK. I've actually already done a search. One of your options is to do Google image search, and I've done a search for PBK William & Mary, and this is just a Google search of images. And this is a nice sort of photo of the facade of PBK, so I'm going to select that and click Select. And then you'll see a preview of that, and if I click the Save button, when your reader looks at this map, when they click on PBK, they will now see the title, an image, as well as whatever you've added to the description field. So that's one of the options for adding information to place markers. Let's go to Ewell Hall, and let's try something a little bit fancier. We're going to go to Ewell Hall, and we're going to click on the Edit button again. But this time, instead of just adding a photograph, we're going to try to do a video search. Now, you can do this in two different ways. You can actually have already found a YouTube URL and just simply add it by copying and pasting that URL. But let's try an actual video search. So let's do a search for Ewell Hall, William and Mary, and let's do music. So you'll see that YouTube already contains a bunch of videos. These may be apropos of what you're trying to display or not, but I'm just using this for demonstration purposes. So we're going to select this Appalachian Music Ensemble, and I'm going to select that one, which will not let me select. Let's try that one. So I will select that video. And you will see that now, instead of getting an image only, we have a full-blown YouTube video. If I hit the play button, you'll actually be able to see the embedded, let me pause that. You'll be able to see the embedded version of that video by clicking on that map marker. So always remember to hit save, otherwise that will be lost. I think that does it for sort of a demonstration of adding markers. So in the next tutorial, we'll be moving on to adding shapefiles. Thanks.